What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hero Wars got hacked today. Not really Hero Wars, but Hero Wars had some problems today. We'll talk about them, though. We'll talk about them in a little bit. We got to get some stuff knocked out first and foremost. Hi to chat. How's it going? Emerald Word of the Day. Exclamation point raid. Not for any reason. I'm just lazy. Didn't really want to think of a... I should have done like Martha or Peach, honestly. I see Glenn Malvaso is here. Sent me an absolutely brutal picture of a broken toe. Thank you for that. Juan Carlos Mendez is here. Let's see. Hello to the Penguin. There in the live stream. Let's see. Who else? Looks like Viking from the Guild is here. Cab F. Good to see you, Cab F. I think D. Warman is at softball practice. I think he is. I got to get some better lighting in here. Every time I come down here, I got to figure out the lighting situation. I don't know. I actually need to spend a good like 3 to 6 hours working out this design space. Just junk is getting stacked on things, and I got this really nice couch behind me that it's really good for. It's really good for relaxing. It's really good for getting some work done. I should spend some more time. I should make this place. I got these Funko Pops and I got this Funko Pop shelf thing. I need to build it and put it together. Yeah. We'll get to that. All right. So the most pressing thing that we got to talk about right now is the City of Asgard minion battles. All right. If you play Hero Wars Facebook and web, you guys have not long. 24 minutes. You've got 24 minutes to get your attacks in for Phase 1, City of Asgard. All right, it's up in the Guild area. You go to the Asgard stuff, go to Guild Raid. You got to get your attacks in. You can see that I have no attacks. Cradle of the Stars. This is the Osh fight. Pretty straightforward to beat all of these. You just got to do it, okay? You just got to knock it out. Make sure you get it done. You need the Valor points to purchase buffs, okay? You can't do well in this event unless you have some buffs, right? You need the buffs. And obviously you need the morale. The morale gives you and your guild a better, higher opportunity, stronger, gooder, more gooder luck. More gooder luck. Yeah, and you know what I'm gonna do today? Actually, I'm gonna buy the Ascension. I'm gonna buy the Ascension. The Ascension bundle, right? The Ascension bundle. So make sure you get your attacks in, and I'm just kind of cranking through them right now while we wait for more people to jump in. Just in the chat, making sure we get all through there. 5,000 lumen, about $10. News go higher. Lumen, the Panzer's like, ooh, crazy. Not sharing game. Yeah, Trenton, I'm intentionally not sharing the game screen. We're doing more chat. I'm not really doing anything. Like I'm just auto skipping the fights, so it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. You know what? I will though. I will share it. There you go. Let's throw the chat on there. Yeah, so I would really recommend everybody gets the City of Asgard fights done well before Thursday. The last thing that you want to do is wait until the last minute and then forget, okay? I do this all the time, unfortunately. Not all the time, but more than I care to admit. I wait too long to do my fights, and I'm struggling like in the last 10 minutes to get it done. I'm not usually this bad when it comes to fights on Clash of Worlds. or Guild War, but for whatever reason, my City of Asgard fights, I just can't seem to get it in. And the problem is like you start off at level 150. The high-end guilds, you have to start off at level 150. Okay. Now, which buffs to buy? Pretty straightforward. As a matter of fact, while we're here, if you check out the blog, herowarcentral.com, here pinned at the top, we have 5 Osh teams that work really well in auto mode. Here are 5 teams you can build to just play in auto mode. Okay, just playing in auto mode, these 5 teams will do you really good. 500 to 600 million damage without having to cheat using third-party programs. There is a lot of concern about cheaters and hackers in this game, but realistically, other people cheating and hacking in City of Asgard doesn't really affect you that much. It does for the rankings or whatever, but who cares about that, really? I mean, it's a little bit, but, who cares? The gold buffs are designed if you over-level a hero. Okay? If you over-level a hero, you just don't buy the applicable gold buff. Right? Does that make sense? That's what the gold buffs are for every week, so you can adjust your hero skills up or down if you over-level a particular hero. Now, as far as what buffs to get, I always start buying Healing Converter and Sphere Energy Unleashed. I also always buy Immortal Hero. And then from there, there's a good collection of just whatever, just whatever you want to get. So I like Chosen. I like Marksman's Opportunity because a big amount of the damage from the 5 best teams. A big amount of damage from the 5 best teams comes from marksman heroes. Lara Croft in the primary team. You have Zhu in the last team. Zhu and Dante in the last team. So I like Marksman's Opportunity a lot. I don't like it in the epic buffs because I feel like it's a little overpriced when it's there. I don't buy any of the tribe buffs, the Wakeful Undead, the Ingenious Engineers, or the Resilient Grovekeepers. I just don't think it's worth it. Stellar Tank Resistance is nice. Survivor's Willpower is pretty nice. And then whenever the Healing Converter and Sphere Energy Unleashed are down here, you always have the ability to buy every single one of these buffs that are good down here. And the only other consideration is Dreamer's Retaliation and Nightmare's Energy. I don't like neither of these buffs because if you have to have these buffs active, then you're already losing the fight, right? If that makes sense. So whenever the activity does go live, we will wait until we'll probably throw a team at it just to help the level 150 along. But we always want to save our big hit Isaac, Nebula, Sebastian, Lara, and Martha for the level 160. And I'll link these teams in the description box down below. Level 160 best teams Osh 2025. Yeah. One thing that I do want to try is Zhu solo. I've been hearing a lot of people say that Zhu solo can do pretty well versus the 150 boss, so we're going to try that. No. North Ave Beach Bum. It's not a good buff. It's not a good buff. Do not buy the undead buffs. Okay. Look at the text. There's a 20% chance to not fall asleep when inflicted by slumber or nightmare visions. There's no bonus damage. There's no bonus healing. There's no bonus speed. If there are 3 undead on the team, each team member has a 20% chance, a 1 in 5 chance, not even a 100% chance. Don't spend your Valor points on this, okay? 3% bonus damage for the Engineers, if the Engineers didn't suck, would be pretty good. And then the Resilient Grovekeepers has the same problem, a 15% chance to avoid damage. That's too low, man. That's too low. If I'm spending my Valor points on buffs, they need to be always on. They need to be buffs that are working the whole time. Okay, not just a chance for the buffs to work. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. So get that done, right, guys? Get that done. Hold the shoulder. Yeah. Are you talking about my shoulder? Yeah, I worked it out. Yeah. So we'll come back to City of Asgard when it goes live here in about 15 minutes, right? Over on Hero Wars Alliance, we have a new event featuring Peach. You know how I love a good Peach, guys. Look at this. The path to greatness. The path to greatness. Yeah. ×4 Emerald Sale. ×4 Emerald Sale. Make sure you're getting your free stuff every day. Right? Don't forget to claim your free stuff every day. Yeah. You have the tasks. pretty straightforward tasks. They're awarding you the event currency Peach coins, right? And season points for the season pass, right? The season pass is going to be active all month. We have log in. We have buy VIP that resets daily. Spend emeralds. We have spend energy that is resettable over and over and over and over and over and over again. We have promote Peach to a high color rank, rank 15 orange. We have complete quests during the event, right? And then we have the final act, complete quests from the final act. So we have 2 sub events, Harlequin's Punishment, log in, score VIP, can be completed every day. Heroic Chest, resettable, earn activity points. So you can trade in items for the guild activity points, which is pretty nice. That's the difference between that and spending energy, right? There you go. You can trade in items. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Titan Knight in the dungeon is not repeatable, and Arena Grand Arena is not repeatable. Okay, lots of really low effort coins in this event, right? And then we have the final acts, which is log in, get VIP every day, open outland chests that continues to be resettable. We have complete total missions. That's the campaign missions. We have tower chests, and then we have beginning expeditions, right? All good things in the promotion of the event itself, which, oh, here's the bundles, right? Plus free raids. Ooh, that's nice. Plus free raids. The Jester's Box, Skinstone chest, large Skinstone chest. Okay. Okay. And then the Peach Shop. The Peach Shop. Okay. The Peach Shop. You can get Peach Soul Stones. Currently, this is the best place to get Peach Soul Stones, right? If you like Peach, if you think that she's a valued member of your Way of Chaos team, then this is a good opportunity to get her again. The boxes, the Jester's Box, the Chaos Chest, and the Chaos Doll, you can click on the eye up in the top left-hand corner to get a full breakdown of the contents and the drop rate percentage. Basically, they're separated into 3 categories. The first one, the Jester's Box, is just miscellaneous, a large variety of rewards. The Chaos Chest is filled with artifacts for Way of Chaos heroes, and the Chaos Doll is filled with Soul Stones for the Way of Chaos heroes, okay? Soul Stones, artifacts, miscellaneous leveling resources, right? You also have the ability to buy Soul Stones of Way of Chaos heroes, which is, I think, new. I think this is new. I can't remember if they did this the last time they had a hero event like this. I can't remember, if I'm being honest with you. Generally speaking, though, I'm going to be buying items. I usually buy items at events like this, and then with whatever filler pieces I have, I buy Jester's Boxes for the skin stones and the skin shop shirts and all of that. The fragments and the hero soul stones to me aren't as good, right? Because whenever the hero comes out, I go ahead and max them 6 stars and all of that. But this is a good opportunity to get the Heartbreaker artifact weapon fragment. The way that hero releases work on Hero Wars Alliance is it's very difficult to get an absolute star artifact weapon during the event without spending, and this is a really good opportunity to grab a couple of these pieces, or potentially the last of the pieces that you need to 6-star your Peach artifact weapon. Do I think Peach is good? I think if I can't remember if I just answered that. I've had such a long day today. I don't even know. But I will tell you this. I'm probably just going to buy items this event. For free-to-play players, it's generally recommended to just buy items because you don't have raid. If you have raid, then you can raid missions in the campaign and farm things a lot faster. John, yes, I did get your email. I sorted my emails just this afternoon. I didn't reply to everyone because there's just so many, but yes, I did get your email. Yeah. Now, as far as an actual activity, there is no activity for this. There is no story. There is no adventure. There is no anything. All right. You want that? Go do the Gus adventure. Or the gas adventure. Yeah, if you wanna do an activity, then go do the risky whatever season. The risky, what is it called? Risky twists season with the crazy geese. Right? If you're looking for something to do, work on that. Work on that. All right, let's draw some names. We got a few minutes. Let's draw some names. Oh no. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I got 49 people. Exclamation point raid is the way to enter. Okay. And we draw a name. And Tato. 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 So while we wait for Tato to let us know he's here, I want to talk about, while we do our 100,000 Emerald giveaway, I want to talk about how Hero Wars was hacked today. It wasn't actually Hero Wars. It was payment services in the financial sector was a victim of cyber attacks today. Okay, there was a lot of games. Facebook. Yes, Tato again, but to be fair, Tato did not respond yesterday. So this is the first time Tato has gotten entered. He was not here when we called his name yesterday. So yeah, not rigged. Terry Reems, there we go. So there was a Terry Reems is already here. 1 second. That's a brand new record. The fastest response. Just lucky timing there. There was a designated or a domain. I think it's designated denial of service attack. That's what it is, right? DDoS. A distributed denial of service attack, right? It's a cyber attack that basically overwhelms a node by sending too many requests at once. And there was payment systems across the world that were impacted. For example, if you went to Home Depot today, Home Depot couldn't sell you tools or plants or lumber or whatever because their point of sale system was down for a while. Okay, During this time, some people around the world were not able to make purchases in video games also. All right. Raid Shadow Legends was hit pretty bad with it. Hero Wars had some instances, though it wasn't really widespread shared because the news elsewhere was much bigger. There was a lot of really big world news today that kind of overshadowed the DDoS attack that happened today. Brentus. Oh, and I accidentally just clicked it off. All right, so I gotta manually time this. I gotta manually time this to make sure that Brentus is here. Accidentally clicked it off, but yeah. Yep, Romaine, you have to watch the live. Yep, Brentus is here. Mobile player. Yeah. So, if you have your name drawn, I need you to reach out to me. If you've already reached out to me before, you can do it again if you would like, but you don't have to. And today's names that we're going to draw, Tato, Terry, Brentus, and anybody else who we draw later, email me, herowarcentral@gmail.com, or reach out to me on Discord. And at the end of the month, we will do drawings for $100 US. And hopefully the payment systems are working, so you are able to make purchases in-game when it does happen. But if you were attempting to buy something today, and it's actually pretty important today because there was a ×4 Emerald sale on mobile today, right? If you attempted to make a purchase today and it didn't go through, it probably wasn't Hero Wars. It probably wasn't your bank or a credit card or a stolen identity. It probably shouldn't have happened in the first place because shame on you for buying video game stuff. Shame on you. Just know that point of sale systems were brought down all across the world. Not just in the United States, but all across the world. Okay. The restaurant that I went to today for lunch, they had trouble. They had trouble checking us out. Not sure what happened from it, though. Not sure if they achieved their goal, whoever the cyber attacker was, but yep. 2 months left for the Summer Festival. Get their items needed. Summer Festival is coming soon. Summer Festival is coming soon. Yeah. Over on Hero Wars Dominion Era, we have Area of Conquest. Area of Conquest has been live for a few days. Personally, I've been sitting here. All right. I'm not proud of it. And our guild isn't doing well this time. Our guild is not doing well. All right. I don't believe that we are going to catch Springfield or the pack. This is by far the most difficult comp that we've been in. As far as I know, we're dealing with some pretty heavy hitter guilds. Okay, none of these players have the their Guild War avatar frame on here, but a lot of them have some very difficult to acquire avatar frames. All right, server 29, the pack, and then Springfield is server 1. All right. Just kind of scrolling through to see if anybody jumps out. So it's a The Simpsons themed team. That's funny. And then we have Crocs to Sam. All right. And Crocs is a server 37. And they also don't seem to have... There's a 30 rank 1 arena banner. Okay, so they are a Gold League guild. There's Mark with the Gold League banner. Yeah, so we're getting beat up. Have a crowded map. Yeah. Looks like we got cleared out. Looks like we got cleared out pretty hard. And, yeah. I will take all these great free rewards, though. Brentis, if you keep sending pictures like that to my Discord, I'm going to have to ban you. All right, that's really inappropriate. Don't do that. When D. Warman gets done fielding out in left field, I'm going to have him delete your message there. Dirty. No, he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything silly. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Yeah. Let's we've already missed our ranking for the day, but we got 49. We ended up spending a lot of time at the my Discord. Samosa Dude is linked in the description box down below, and then you can just type in @Hero Wars Central anywhere, and that'll be fine. You trying to show me? Yeah. Just haven't been in it today, man. It's been a rough day. It's been a rough day. I'm not really... Yeah, we don't really need to get into that too much. It's a little heavy for a video game live stream. Yeah. Let's kill another minute or two by drawing another name. How about Michael Silvis? Michael Silvis. What's up, Lewis Caraff? Ah, it's okay, Brentus. It's all right. All good. Yeah, we had a really rough week. Yeah. How about Michael? Just Michael. 2 Michaels in a row, man. 2 Michaels in a row. Tape City, what's up? Welcome back to the live stream. Welcome back. Don't even ask what Ignis and Ward are up to. You guys are responding so fast today. So fast. Rigged. 2 Michaels in a row. Web player. Okay. All right. Let's draw another name or two in a little bit. Guess I should burn some of this energy off. Viking, no. No. You're good. Have you your main hero team in red 2 next to this level everything else or to start another? You know, Mauricio, I think that you don't necessarily even need to get to red 2. You know? I don't even think you need to get to red 2. I mean, eventually that's the goal, right? But, yeah. All right. Here we are again. New Osh week. Linked in the description box down below, like I said, is the 5 best teams to fight level 160 Osh in auto mode. All right. So if you're leveling up, if you're looking for heroes to level for the best teams for player versus environment or PvE stuff, here are the teams for that. The 5th team is kind of a throwaway team, and I don't really like it too much, but apparently we're locked out. Yeah, we're gonna see red 3 eventually. It's Trenton. We'll definitely see red 3 eventually. We definitely will. I do want to try this. I do want to try this team. Oh, we have a ×4 emerald sale. Ooh, ×4 emerald sale. We'll get to that in a second. I want to try this Zhu only team. I hear that Zhu only is actually pretty silly versus the 150. So we're going to try Zhu only. I'm not actually sure what pet to put on Zhu. I'm going to put Vex, and we're going to do team pet. I don't know. What team pet should we put on here? Axel? Oliver? Let's do Oliver. Yeah. Oh, I can't do Zhu by himself? That's lame. That's lame. All right, no worries. No worries. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do Lyria, Zhu, Astaroth, Rufus. So Oliver, Axel, Lyria, Albus. And then let's do Tristan I'm using elsewhere. Orion I'm using elsewhere. Jet could work. I'm supposed to use Kark here, so let's just use Kark. That's fine. And then the team pet is going to be Albus. All right. Yeah. I'm not sure yet the best team for Lyria, but one of the things that I do want to do, I do want to find out is a good team for Lyria. This is my team 5. This is the worst team for City of Asgard boss. And realistically, just getting the level 150 boss down as quickly as possible. This team maxed out versus the level 160 Osh can do 20 to 30 million damage. Okay. This team for me isn't maxed out. My Rufus isn't maxed out, but you can see here versus the level 150, I did 31, 32 million. That's a good start. Okay, and if everybody in the guild can do 30 million or so damage with one team to the level 50 or the level 150, then you're going to be really good. Michael, I just got your email. Thank you. Yeah, so there you go. For the remainder, we're going to wait until the guild knocks down the rest of the 150, and then we're just going to start with the Lara Croft team. We're going to start with this team right here. I got a long way to go still with my Tristan, but once I get my Tristan finished, then this team should be cranking pretty well. I don't like this team at all. My Mojo and my Orion are both very low. I don't really have a good Thea here either. And there you go. You don't do that. We don't have, Romaine, we don't have little players in our guild, though. But yes, you should be very mindful of the small players in your guild. Michael, you don't have to. If you've already reached out to me once this month, then you don't have to. Yeah. All right, so what kind of events do we have? What's happening in the game right now? So we have a ×4 emerald sale. Okay. We have a ×4 emerald sale. We have elemental synergy that just started. We have area of conquest that's about to end. So we have a 1 day overlap here. We have a get VIP and a spend emerald. We don't have. There's not a buy VIP. That kind of ruins it though, man. That kind of ruins it. So the ×4 emerald sale is probably a 1 day only sale, and area of conquest has the ×5 emerald sale built into it. So we can do a ×5 emerald sale for 1 day only. Okay, there is no there's no buy emeralds or buy VIP task for elemental synergy, but there is a spend emeralds task, just like there's a spend emeralds task in the area of conquest. And there's not great rewards here. It's the superior coin, but the superior coin leads to a ton of hero upgrade chests. A ton of hero upgrade chests. You just really, really get high level. So today maybe not to be the best day to buy emeralds. It is a ×5 emerald sale, so at minimum, you should only be buying emeralds during a ×5 emerald sale. At minimum, only during a ×5. I like to see a little better double dipping here. All right. Spending emeralds. You know, this is a good time to spend emeralds because you have the open outland chest task here, and you also have the open outland chest. You have the open outland chest here as well, right? So it's not a bad time to spend emeralds opening outland chests. You know, of course, you can just dump it into energy. Titan artifact spheres. Yeah, I mean, this isn't a difficult. Only 50 Titan artifact spheres. Let's see if I can get lucky and get a totem. Let's see if I can get lucky and get a totem. Whatever happened to digital dominance? Apparently we're going through a rebrand. Oh man. Yeah, no good there. Yeah, so I guess we'll play around for this last day. We'll knock out some quests. Level up our Titans a little bit more, right? Get soul stones from the soul atrium or elsewhere. We got open outland chests, spending energy, total event tasks, spend emeralds, BVIP, and then of course log in. Yeah, it's an okay double dip with a ×5 emerald sale. It's not the best double dip. But it's passable. You know, it's worth considering. Yeah. One last drawing. John Marshall. Okay, it is absolutely rigged. But see, this is the beautiful thing about Thursday night live stream. Because there's way less people that watch. There's only 59 people that have entered. There's 96 of you watching whenever I usually have 200 to 300 people watching. And only 59 of you have entered into the contest when usually it's almost 200. Definitely time for a new pet. Definitely time. Do more at this time. Geode, I don't want to. I'm going to be really honest with you. I don't want to. I love live streaming. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. The reason why I have this Thursday night live stream is because 2 or 3 years ago, Facebook and web only had events that started Thursday night, Friday morning. And it made sense for me to do the live stream now because it was 30 minutes before events started on Facebook and web. And now it just kind of gets in the way. It really didn't get in the way. Like I'd rather be sitting with my dog or, you know, getting ready for bed or, you know, watching TV or something like that. But at the same time, I would definitely like to be here hanging out with you guys more, you know, if it brought more value. I just feel like there's not that much to talk about. I just feel like there's just not that much to talk about with Hero Wars. You run through it, and then it just ultimately devolves into how bad AOC is, or, you know, sorry, John Marshall. How about Maurizio? No John Marshall tonight. The vibe of this album is just not good to me. I don't like it. I don't like it. Ah, nice. You are here. Good deal. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Okay, guys. Thanks to everybody for hanging out. Yep, send me an email. That's cool. I could always talk about more iOS. I spent a good chunk of the live stream talking about mobile. We're gonna be back tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central Time. That is 5 p.m. UTC. Right? If there's a live stream tomorrow, I don't think there is, but we'll definitely be hanging out again tomorrow. It's a different time, 12 p.m. middle of the day. Excuse me. Good luck this weekend with City of Asgard, with Osh, with all of that. Please consider subscribing if you are not already subscribed. Turn on notifications to never miss a video. If you found that I brought you value today, or at least a little entertaining, please consider hitting that like button. And I look forward to seeing all of you back here tomorrow. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.